Right guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today, and first of all, before we jump into it, don't judge me for my horrible attempt of trying to see what I can grow on my chin. It's not really a beard, so we'll move over that. I'm also maybe trying to grow my hair out, we'll see about that. Either way, lockdown is making me attempt some weird things, so hopefully you guys can understand. Hopefully you guys are trying stuff as well. I've seen online lots of people are shaving their heads, there's lots of challenges going around. Either way, this is going to be an update video, guys. I haven't done one in a while, and before we start, I want to say please watch all the way through. I'd greatly appreciate it. There's going to be a lot of info in here and also stuff that might interest you. I'll make sure I put it in the title as well, but there's a lot of things going on, so I really hope you guys stick around because it's going to be an exciting year for me, and also starting straight away really, it's going to be really exciting. So let's jump into the update video and let's see what I have to say to you guys. Future Tom here. Just quickly, I'm editing the video real quick and I forgot to mention in all of this, and I want to put it right here. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Any updates, anything that happens, videos, streams, anything, you'll know on Twitter first before anybody else. And that's the best way to get interactive with my content. So check me out on there. Link up the top of the screen and also down below in the description. So enjoy the video. So of course, at the moment, we are currently in lockdown pretty much worldwide really. There's not much we can really do. And I know you guys at home are quite bored. There's not much going on. You've kind of been through all your YouTube videos. Netflix has probably been watched a million times. And, everyone's trying to do their part to provide entertainment for the community, and there's been lots of events, with the Veloce, the race, even F1 now getting involved with, community events, and, just real life sports personalities getting involved into virtual sim racing, and I want to do my part as well. So recently I got a new PC I got the parts separately, and I built the PC about 5 to 6 days ago, and recently I've been streaming on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me, it'll be linked down below in the description. I pretty much stream every other day, more or less. I want to try and do 3-4 times a week, and yeah, I want to push that a bit more. I might stream on YouTube as well, maybe not as much, because for me YouTube is all about video content and kind of production, where I go through things, I edit them and they look professional. Twitch is much more raw and kind of in the moment. So I've been streaming on there recently, and if you guys want to get involved, I'll be doing open lobbies on PC very often on F1 2019. So if you want to check me out or you want to join the fun, then by all means go follow me, guys, and I'll be interacting with the live chat, of course, and you guys can have your say in terms of tracks we do, and all the settings that we might do, whether it be classic cars, modern cars, multiplayer cars, and also we'll be streaming other things, for example like F1 modding, when I do my helmets, which you guys have always requested. I'll be modding car liveries as well. Now that I've got my new PC, I can do car liveries, which is fantastic. So again, if you guys want to see all this good stuff, go check me out on Twitch, guys. It'll be linked down below. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. I'm currently on 920, give or take. So yeah, if you guys want to go check me out, I'll be streaming later today, hopefully. So like I said, by the time this video goes out, I might be even streaming live at the moment. So like I said, the link will be down below. It's also up the top of my screen. So if you guys want to check it out, I greatly appreciate it, because it's something I want to work on going forward, especially this year, really heavily. So hopefully you guys support me in that avenue. Now in terms of YouTube stuff, of course the content has been great. The last month has been phenomenal. We've gained so many subscribers. I had a really rough couple of months, towards the end of last year, start of this year, but I've switched things up a little bit and we've really done well, and I'm really happy with the channel at the moment, and things are going well, and I want to try and improve and push even more. So currently we've got multiple series on the channel, and the first one of course is F1 career mode, or F1 modded career mode now. I'm currently on season number 6. If you include my abandoned corrupted save at the start of the year, I'll be on season 8 or 9. That is ridiculous how many. I've done like 165 episodes, I think. Either way, we're going to be finishing this season very soon. We've got about 7 races left with the Ferrari, and then I'm going to be leaving the team soon. I'm going to do a separate video announcing, a poll, so you guys can vote for my next team. And we're going to be moving to season number 7. And I will say the next season is probably going to be the last one, and it might be a little bit more slower in terms of the production of the content. I want to try and spread it out a bit more, so I think we've got currently 7 races left on this one, plus the next season, and that is going to be it for career mode on F1 2019, the game. I feel like I've got enough out of it. I've done enough races, I'm getting a bit burnt out on the game now, and again, I'll be streaming all of my modding for season 7 before the season starts on my Twitch again. So if you want to check me out on there, guys, I'd greatly appreciate it, and you guys get to see a glimpse or a sneak peek or a preview into the career mode before it even starts in round 1 in Australia. We also have now my F2 career mode, which has returned on the channel. Of course, I took a bit of a hiatus, but we're now back on it. And recently we did the French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard. If you haven't seen it, it'll be linked up here in the top right-hand corner of the screen. No, wait, up here. There we go. That way there. It'll be linked up there. So if you guys want to check it out, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're currently about halfway through the season. In my head, I'm going to probably do this season and that's it and finish it. If I have time or the schedule allows me to, I may do a fantasy F2 career mode season where basically instead of racing at the tracks where they do race at real life, we'll race at tracks they don't race in real life. So tracks like Australia, Suzuka, you know, those kind of tracks that aren't on the F2 calendar, we'll kind of do like an inverted alternate calendar for the F2 championship. That's kind of a series I've got in mind, but that's only if I have time in the future. We then move into online racing or competitive racing, and of course, as you guys know, I am racing in the Veloce Esports Squad Sprint Series, which is going really, really well, and I'm also racing in Apex Online Racing AOR PC Formula 2, which is the second tier behind F1, and both of those have been doing really, really well. I'd like to do better, so I'm kind of plugging this here for you guys. If you haven't seen it, I really recommend to watch my online competitive, content, because I have been away for a while. I've made my return recently, and got those two leagues going on, and I think I'm doing pretty well, and I'm quite happy with myself, and that is also why I've improved my pace in career mode. And you can see in the championship why I'm much better than last season and I'm much further ahead. Is because I'm actually really improving as a driver. So that's going to be continuing. I'm really, really enjoying it, especially AOR. I'm really loving it, and it's so much fun, and I love the competitiveness. And also I am streaming my AOR races on Sunday evening, so if you guys want to hop onto my Twitch again, I'll be live streaming those races over there. So again, another reason for you guys to go follow me on Twitch. And then in terms of the F1 game, that is about it. We then move on to Assetto Corsa, and I've been doing a lot of F1 21, 22, 23, depending on whatever year the actual rule change happens. I've been doing a lot of content with the car mod itself that's been designed by Race Sim Studio. It'll be linked down below in the description. And we've done Brawn GP, Caterham, Manor, Aston Martin, lots of fantasy scenarios with that mod. And just recently, the F1 2020 car mod has been released. I might do a video later today if I have time. So that's going to be the new thing on the channel now going forward for a little while, so we'll be racing on that. I might be racing that car on stream later on, so keep your eyes peeled, and like if you're going to hop in, by all means do so. And yeah, it's looking really, really good in terms of the future of that kind of content. Assetto Corsa gives me a lot of content ideas and things to kind of fill the gap over the winter. And then finally, moving on from 4 wheels onto 2, next month, or not even next month actually, in about 3 weeks I believe, MotoGP 20 gets released. And as you guys know, I do like my motorbikes. I recently finished my 2019 career mode after having a bit of a hiatus focusing on F1, and with this new PC, of course, I can do more content. So there will be a MotoGP 20 career mode, of course, when that releases, and I'll be doing that quite nicely because in principle this year, because MotoGP is an earlier release, it won't clash like last year, because last year MotoGP released in early June and F1 released in late June, so I only had 3 weeks to play the game. This time MotoGP releases in towards the end of April, and F1 we still haven't got a release date yet, but even if it's last year's release date, I've got 2 months on the game. So MotoGP is going to be very exciting. It's going to stay around for a little while, at least 2 months, and I can't wait to get stuck in, guys. So that's going to be the kind of new thing on the channel, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. But guys, I think that's going to be it in terms of the updates on the channel. Again, just to summarize, so my new PC's arrived, and because of it, I'm now streaming on Twitch, and I might do some YouTube streams as well occasionally, but like I said, I like to keep YouTube as my production side of things. Elsewhere, we do have F1 career mode coming to an end relatively soon, 1.5 seasons to go pretty much. F2 career mode as well will end in its current format once the season finishes. I may do an alternate calendar later on if I have time. We've also got the online racing content on Squad Sprint and AOR, so again, those things are really, really important to me. I'm pushing them a lot because I'm a big fan of those, and considering how much crew mode I do, I actually quite like doing these. They're really refreshing, and they give me a bit more excitement when it comes to the F1 game. And then, of course, we then have the Assetto Corsa content on the 2020 and 21 mods kind of thing. And finally, of course, we have the MotoGP content coming very soon. But guys, that's going to be all here today, and lots of things on the channel. We know the plans going forward, and also the plans right now. And hopefully you guys are doing well. I really wish you the best in terms of your health and the best wishes possible. Hopefully everyone gets through this and we can push through together. And fingers crossed, by the summer things have picked up a little bit and we can maybe leave our houses and things like that. But either way, hopefully you guys are doing well. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this update video and if you stuck around to the end, I'd appreciate a like and also a comment saying I like potatoes. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll with that. So if you write that comment, I know you've watched to the end. And if you are new, guys, then please do get subscribed if you haven't already, and also turn on notifications to not miss out on any of the new content that's going to be coming out on the channel from now until June, which is obviously when F1 comes out, and then hopefully we'll be pumping out loads of content on the new game. And yeah, guys, then finally check out the 2 videos on the screen right now. But that is going to be it from me here today for this update video, with this kind of 2020 update, and I'll see you guys in my next one later on today. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, have a nice day, and I'll see you later on.